In a quiet green forest under a big old tree, there lived a tiny ant named Arlo. Arlo was smaller than all the other ants in the colony. While others carried big food pieces, Arlo struggled with even the smallest crumbs. The bigger ants would laugh. "You are too small to be useful." Arlo felt bad, but he never argued. Deep inside, he believed he was meant for something more. Instead of complaining, Arlo observed everything around him. He watched how ants built tunnels, how they stored food, how they worked together. He noticed small details that others ignored. "I may be small, but I can still think," Arlo whispered to himself. One afternoon, dark clouds filled the sky. Thunder roared loudly and heavy rain started pouring down. Water rushed into the ant colony. Tunnels began to collapse. "Run, save the food," ants shouted in fear. The leader ant tried to control the chaos, but nothing was working. The bigger ants ran in different directions, bumping into each other. The colony was close to being destroyed. But in the middle of all this panic, Arlo stayed still. He carefully looked around. Near a large rock, he saw a narrow, dry path untouched by water. "This can save us," Arlo said softly. He ran to the others. "I found a safe way. We can build a new tunnel here." But the bigger ants ignored him again. "This is not the time for your ideas, little ant." Arlo felt hurt. But this time he didn't step back. Without waiting for permission, Arlo started working. He picked up tiny grains of soil one by one and placed them along the dry path. Again and again he worked without stopping. A few young ants noticed him. "What is he doing?" They wondered and slowly joined him. Together they worked as a team. The tunnel slowly started taking shape. The water could no longer enter from that side. The colony began to feel safer. The leader ant finally noticed. He saw Arlo, the smallest ant, leading the work. "All this was your idea?" the leader asked. Arlo quietly nodded. The leader turned to the others. "From today, we listen to Arlo." The bigger ants lowered their heads in respect. From that day, Arlo was no longer ignored. His ideas were heard. His courage inspired everyone. The colony learned an important lesson. Leadership is not about size, not about strength, not about being the loudest. Leadership is about thinking clearly, staying calm, and taking action when it matters most. And the tiniest ant with the biggest heart became the greatest leader of them all.